Just a real quick video. I went and bought this morning, $10. Can you see okay? Hold on. Let me put a white sheet down, make it easier. Alright, we're back. Forgive my manners. I invite you all over to watch a video and I don't even put out a tablecloth. So I went and got this for $10. Now, I went about 15 miles, which is, I was here, I had to go here, but I went about this far. So this distance here, 15 miles. And I don't need this. In fact, I have a friend who, if I asked him for one, he'd give me at least one of these Craftsman. But I figured I kind of wanted to take a break from work and I kind of wanted to do this. And just on the long shot that these weren't Chinese, I thought that would be kind of cool because that's 1/2 inch, 3/8 and quarter. But I bet they're Chinese, so they're going to get given away. However, these are all Craftsman. And one thing here, you mechanics will know, this is a 32 millimeter. I have a strong suspicion that this is now becoming a common size, and I'm glad I have that because my best set of sockets look like this, and I don't even know if I have a 32. And then my other large set of sockets are in storage, and I don't know what's there. That's all extras. But here's the funny thing. So I'm driving along, and I see this mess in the street. Good morning. I'm going to buy 4 ratchets for $10. It's just old Craftsman, nothing in particular special, and I think 3 of the ratchets are probably China. But here's the funny thing. I'm driving along, it's a nice day, and look what I find. And then, when it was all picked up and put away, it was a socket set. So what about that for irony? I was going to buy a socket set for $10, and here's one for free. At first, I was going to give it away because, you know, I'm suspicious that this is the Chinese Husky. But you know what? I think I'm going to leave this in one of the cars. So I went through and looked. Now, we knew the 10 millimeter wouldn't be there. That's probably why they didn't drop this. They probably threw it out the window. The 12's not there. The 8 and 7. But the 1/2 and the 9/16 are missing. I can find a 1/2 and 9/16 probably before the weekend's out. I'll find one in the street. I mean, just the other day I found one of these rare birds. I said rare birds and birds are saying. So I went over here to my roadkill bucket. This is but a fraction of the things that I find, but I toss them in here and see stuff like this. I even have more around the corner that I haven't even thrown in here yet. But I looked through and there was a 9/16. So the 9/16 is done. I got to find a 1/2 inch. As far as ratchets, I think I'm going to drop a nice one in there. But I digress. So this fellow was selling his house. He's moving out of this state to a less taxed state, retiring. And he had this box. I thought, man, gee, mister, that's a nice box. And he gave it to me. GEM. Does anyone know what that stands for? And what do you think? 1980s? GEM, what could that be? Too bad this doesn't say SK, because that would be a treasure for me. But that's not where it ends. It never ends, right? I always have this luck. So I looked at this, and while he was talking to someone else because he was selling a bunch of stuff, I said, take your time. And I was just staring at this, and I thought, look at this. what was that company called? Allied or something, that was imitating Snap-on. And I was thinking, it's just a Snap-on imitation. And I said, how much do you want for this? And he goes, take it. Am I gonna sell this dirty old thing? Like, how much could I possibly ask for it? So I said, thanks. Then I'm walking out to the truck, and remember how I was telling you in the last video, this eye can see very far fine, but this eye, everything has to be way up here. So I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and right about there, right above my thumb, can you see it? There's an O-N. This is an actual Snap-on. I thought, would you look at that? Someone bent it. But that's pretty neat. So there's another $10 that worked out pretty well. This is all probably up for trades if anybody needs this stuff. The 32 millimeter I'll keep, especially if you tell me in the comments what it fits. I know that I'm carrying a 36 millimeter on board in case my axles fall apart. But for those of you that watched YouTube of mine a year ago, I took this truck to an inspection station, and they told me it needs this, that, and whatever, and you'll die before you make it home. I took it to another state. It passed the inspection not once, but it's now passed it a second time. It's got over 23,000 miles on it, and none of the repairs the mechanics said it needed have been done. And that's basically because we found out that mechanic simply wanted to buy the truck. So he thought that he could make it look hopeless, and I would sell it over to him. This is where I should end the video, unless maybe I can find something completely unrelated to throw on the end. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the weekend. It's going to be yard sale time. See you very, very soon in your videos. Not bad, eh, for about 5 minutes of work. Luke, I am your father. Thank you for watching. That's the very same hardware they use on my Ridgeline. Huh.